Hello Hornets, welcome to BGSN. I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Malachi. Today we will take a look at senior scholarships, show choir competition, forensics, and a girls sectional preview.
But first, here's Tiana with this weekend's weather forecast.
Thanks, Alyssa. Today we'll be starting out with a high of 44 and a low of 26. It will be
Indiana weather has been pretty weird as of recently. I got students' opinions on it.
I mean, it was cold, but now it's starting to warm up a little bit because the snow is really bothering me because I walk to school and it's like it went from being the Amazon jungle to being like the Alaskan tundra, but now since it's warming up, it's a little bit better. So I don't like the cold, but I live in Indiana, so you know what they say, if you don't like the weather in Indiana, just wait, it'll change.
I don't like the snow and like the cold, so like wintertime, it's a no-go. But I like springtime and rain. I love thunderstorms, so like there's a positive to it because like in Nevada it doesn't rain, or California, but I'd rather live here where it rains.
Personally, I don't really have an issue with it. I like the cold. I can stand heat. I would rather be cold than hot. So Indiana weather doesn't really bother me.
For the past few years, Indiana has seen some pretty harsh weather in both the summer and wintertime. From Beech Grove High School, I'm McKenna Borf for BGSN.
Today we'll be starting out with a high of 34 and a low of 26. It will be partly cloudy with no chance of rain. Tomorrow we will have a high of 48 and a low of 34 with it being mostly cloudy. Thursday will be in the 30s again with a high of 38 and a low of being 12. We might have some rain showers, but nothing too much, with the percent only being at 20%. To end the week, we'll have a high of 25 and a low of 18, but it will be sunny. That's all for this week's weather.
It's time for seniors to start scholarship opportunities. Here's Alyssa with more.
It's a good time for Beech Grove senior students to start thinking about scholarships. I got with Miss Matthews to tell me more about how to get them.
I've just entered a bunch more scholarships in Naviance. If you go into Naviance and go into the colleges tab, there is a little link that says scholarship list. If you go in there, that is a list of scholarships that I've gotten information about, and you can see some criteria about them, and almost all of them have like a link where you would go and apply for that scholarship. Another great place to look, I would highly recommend fastweb.com. It's a huge scholarship search engine, so I definitely would go there. Probably a lot of the ones on the Naviance list are also in FastWeb. And then thirdly, in about 2 weeks, I will be sending out information through iSucceed to seniors about local scholarships that are available.
Ms. Matthews explains that there are a wide variety of scholarships for each student. Some locals can be little, and then some can be very big and renewable that can last through your whole college. Make sure to check them out to see which one's best for you. From BGSN, I'm Alyssa. Back to you guys. There's a show choir competition coming up. Here's Madison with more.
This upcoming weekend, the Beech Grove Jubilaires will be competing at Franklin Community. I talked to 2 Jubilaire members and asked them what their favorite songs were from the show this season.
Facade, the first. Probably Sing, because it's the most energetic, it's our closer, we have the most, I don't know, I think it's the most fun one to perform. I think we all have a great time.
I also asked them if they think the Jubilaires get the credit they deserve.
No, because today we did a Spirit Week for our show this upcoming Saturday, and I barely saw people participate, so we don't really get enough credit for it, and I don't see a lot of people support us. This year, I think we're going to kind of prove that we are worth how much we work.
I also asked the Jubilaires' #1 fan the same questions.
We're not going to take it. Very underrated. I think the crowd should be full. It is amazing. I am in tears. It is so great. They bring a lot of energy, probably more energy than a basketball game would.
Please come out and support your Beech Grove Jubilaires as they compete at Franklin Community this Saturday. I'm Madison Stratton for Beech Grove Student News.
BGHS forensics class is for those interested in the crime field. Here's Devin Terry with more information.
The forensics course offered here at Beech Grove has not been around for a very long time, but Ms. Kimball hopes that more and more students will be able to sign up for it, and they will realize how fun the class actually is.
Forensics is the study of crime and really the science behind crime. So each section is a different type of evidence, and we learn all about that type of evidence, how they find it. Right now we are working on our death unit, so manner, mechanism, cause of death. The culminating project is what you see going on behind me, which is the pig autopsy. So they're learning how to do a proper autopsy on a fetal pig. A class for juniors and seniors, because of the kind of graphic, violent nature of the class, we do talk about some pretty sensitive subjects, but it is a lot of fun, and I hope that lots of kids sign up.
If you think you'll be interested in taking the forensics course next year, you can find Miss Kimball in room 126. I'm Devin Terry from Bgsn.
Tonight at 9 o'clock, President Trump will address the union for around 1 hour. President Trump plans to introduce budget plans for this year, as well as some plans that he has for this year. You can tune in early and see the red carpet arrivals. Now we're going to throw it over to John for sports.
Thank you, Alyssa. The Indy 11, Indiana's resident soccer team, will now play their home games at Lucas Oil Stadium. This will be the first time that they'll be playing at Lucas Oil, and it will also be the 11's first season in the United Soccer League. In NBA news, star player Blake Griffin was traded early last night to the Detroit Pistons. The Clippers were 9 in the West, and the Pistons were 9th in the East. The trade consisted with Blake leaving to Detroit and LA receiving Tobias Harris, Avery Bradley, Boban Marjanovic, a first-round pick, and a second-round pick. It seemed to be an even trade on both sides. The Lady Hornets will be back in action tonight against Heron at Manual High School. The girls have a pretty good chance to win sectionals this year and to head to state. Emily made a hype video with more information. In college basketball, IU will visit Ohio State tonight in Big Ten action. We'd also like to wish a very happy birthday to our athletic trainer, Mr. Carl Palma. That's all for sports today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, John. That's it for BGSN today. Thanks for watching, and be sure to follow us on all of our social media.
Make sure to follow us on BG Twitter and BG Instagram at BG Student News. I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Malachi. Have a terrific Tuesday, Hornets.